everybody, welcome into a cold spring day. I'm telling you, whew, I don't know, my old bones can't take this. They were ready for 70 to 80 degree weather. And I carried back in my little asparagus fern, and I had my cactus out there, and my aloe vera. I had to carry all that back in last night. And I'm just going to tell you, this cold just don't mix good with me. So let's make something good today, okay? I'm going to take, and this is something that is for every day, for every person. But I'm going to make it a little bit lighter for me. I'm putting in 8 ounces of cream cheese that's softened. Look how soft. All you have to do to get yours that soft is put it in a cup of very hot water. It don't have to stay in there but a couple of minutes, and it's over, and you've already got it soft. You say, hey, I forgot to set out my cream cheese. That's what you do, okay? I'm going to put in 1 can of green chilies. This is a 7-ounce can. I'm going to put that in, and then I'm going to put in a 4-ounce can. Now, you know what you say, oh no, Nan, you ruined it right there. Well, Pop likes a little kick to his, okay? So let's just do that for him. And then this is the thing. This is like a white enchilada type thing. You know what I'm saying? A chicken enchilada type thing. But this is very different than my regular one. This calls for a can of cream of chicken soup. And I've been wanting to try this. Now, it's cream of chicken soup. Let's see. This thing is like 2 servings. It has 9 carbohydrates in a serving. So for the whole big dish, it's got 18. Well, you got to have few carbohydrates. Now, if you don't want to use that, then use something different, okay? Just supplement that with something else. I'm going to put those 2 cans in. That made 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You can put 2 4-ounce ones, but I had a 7-ounce and a 4-ounce. I'm going to put a few things in this, okay? I'm going to put some garlic powder, some onion powder. That was probably, I'm going to put about a teaspoon of garlic powder and about a ½ teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to put, this is homemade taco seasoning. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of that in there. You don't have to use that. Just season it up the way you want it to be seasoned up. I'm going to put in, hang on a minute. Let me clean this thing off the best I can. Yeah. And I'm going to put some, this is Greek yogurt, okay? I'm just going to put about probably 3 tablespoons. Now, let me look at my stuff out here I've got. Stir it up a little bit. We're going to put this on the stove, and we're going to melt all these things together. You just want to get them nice and hot and bubbly. You don't have to cook it for a certain amount. You just want it to soften up. See how it's sort of congealed? You want that to be just smooth like a sauce. Now, I'm going to put some, some of my homemade chicken stock. Oh, hear that pop? Let me start out with about a cup, okay? Now, you can just use chicken broth if you want to. I'm going to start out with a cup. I hope y'all been having a good day. I just wanted to see if I could spill something. You know what I'm saying. I just love to spill things. Oh my goodness, how I love to spill things and make a mess. I'm telling you, you won't see this video maybe till Tuesday, but I am Mondays are hard sometimes. I don't know why. Mondays are hard for me. I'm talking about physically What is that? Let me see what I dropped down here. Oh, that's from my jewelry. I dropped my little container thing there. Okay. What I was going to say is Mondays are hard for me. We had the greatest service yesterday, which was Sunday. We had a great service at our church. We had 3 precious souls that give their life to the Lord. I'm going to taste this a little bit, okay? You know, I was worried about that chicken. Oh, I know what. Okay. Isn't that funny how you can taste it and you just know what it's missing? I'm going to put about a half teaspoon, a little bit less of black pepper, and just a pinch of salt. I'm going to stir that, see if that took care of that little taste test there. But we had such a great service, and usually when we have a great service, get ready, because Satan's going to attack. He sure does. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this other half. So that made 1.5 cups of the chicken broth. And my chicken broth, I season it up while I'm doing it. That was homemade. And I season it up while I'm doing it. Now you can put some jalapenos in here if you want to. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Is there anything else? I'm going to make that a full teaspoon of onion. And I'm going to put in about, that makes about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder. That was onion powder. I didn't finish the sentence there. But we had such a good service, and I know when that happens, get ready. I'm going to be changing some things and talking to you all. I've got to make a change in my life. Things have to change because the world has gotten so mean, and I have to protect my joy. And as long as I'm going to be trying to do this, I just can't let people be absolutely mean. You send me a message. Wait a minute. You send me a message and one and a half teaspoons of the homemade taco seasoning, or, you know, 1.5 teaspoons out of a packet if you're using it in a packet. But by the time I made it home and Sunday night I started answering questions, y'all don't realize there's almost 500,000 followers, and that's God. That's not me. That's not because of me. I give him all the credit. That's his doing. He put it in the houses it was supposed to go into. But some of the messages that I got last night, some of these people want to entrap you. You know what I'm saying? They send you messages. Nan, why do you wash your chicken? Nan, why don't you wash your chicken right out of the pack? Does it really matter to you if I wash my chicken or not? Is that anything to do with the recipe? Absolutely not. So don't send me a message. You want to wash your chicken? That's a controversial thing. You want to wash your chicken? Wash your chicken. If you don't want to wash your chicken, don't wash your chicken, okay? But that's not all of it. Y'all just don't have no idea. I've had some things said to me that I've about come to the conclusion that I'm going to have to stop answering every one of the messages that are sent to me because I have to protect myself. It's either that or stop doing videos, and I don't want to have to do that, but I would because there's just no use. There's no use in that. I turn my eye on, I'm heating it up. So, you know, if you see me one day and you don't tomorrow, you know what happened. Because I know it happens to a lot of other followers, and I think a lot of them just let it go because they think to themselves sometimes that you know, that let them argue, let them fuss, but That's not me. I don't have that nature. Don't have that nature at all, okay? So don't send me ugly messages. When you send me ugly messages, you won't ever see me again. You won't get another recipe. And another thing is, I put out the video and I put out the video and I put the recipe there for you every day. Every day. You don't watch the video. You then you send me a message wanting to know, well, what do you use that for? Well, if you'd watch the video, you'd know it's all explained in it, okay? And I give you the recipe. I don't know how to send nobody a recipe. Nobody, young'uns. So when you send me a thing and put recipe, I'm like, recipe for what? I have to talk. One lady sent me a thing last night. I'm just going to tell you. She sent a thing last night, and I couldn't even understand the words that she said. They were so, I guess maybe she was speaking it into her text, and it was so confusing because the words didn't spell out right, and I didn't understand what she wanted. You know, I can't. And instead of just passing on and saying, well, you know what, I can't understand this message, I'm not going to answer that. I didn't do that. I questioned her like a child. Well, honey, what are you talking about? Were you talking about the recipe? You talking about a video? There's 12 what? 12 cupcakes, 12 cakes, 12, yeah, I mean, I went through all this, and then she said, loaves. After I said, I put loaves, cupcakes. I thought, what could I have done of 12, you know? How many people do you think, how many cooks out there, or do you think would take the time to question and try to help somebody like that? I do my very best, young'uns. I don't like this. I don't like even talking about this. I usually have y'all over here at the stove, but I'm just warming this up is all I'm doing. We're going to put the rest of it together. I didn't mean to get off on that. Satan, get behind me. Today has just been a day. I just turned it on long enough to get warm, and I just turned it off. Now, let's get other things going. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can let that stuff beat off my back, but not today. I just don't like blocking people, but you can bet I have had to block them lately. So, I love y'all. I appreciate everybody that follows me. I appreciate y'all coming on, but, you know, I mean, I'm just taking my kitchen shears or whatever and cutting this is one, let me show y'all what I got. This is just, I get it at Walmart. This is called, Market Side is the brand. And it's traditional rotisserie seasoned chicken. And I like the flavor that it's seasoned with, but if you all don't like the flavor, then boil your chicken or bake your chicken or get you a rotisserie chicken, whatever works for you, if you don't want to use that kind. Now, I'm going to take some of my goody stuff here. Woo! I splattered that real good. I'll put the rest of this over here. Stir that up real good. One more thing. I had just a little bit of leftover chicken from that I had boiled Saturday, so I'm gonna throw that in there too. Don't want to waste a bit. Sorry, Sadie, I forgot to give you a bite, honey. I'm sorry, baby. I'm gonna throw some this is Mexican cheese. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this in here, not a whole lot, maybe a cup. Half a cup. That was about a half a cup. Now, let's see if we can get these babies done, okay? Now, this is our bacon dish. You can spray it if you want to. I'm not going to, just to tell the truth. Let me get my dishcloth. Not going to spray it, but you can if you want to, okay? Now I'm going to take, these are my zero carb. I like these carb counters. They're 0 carb. That's what I'm going to use. You can use regular ones. You don't have to use this kind, okay? I'm just going to throw that in there, and then I'm going to take me a little spoon, whatever. Some days everything is right there at your hand, and then some days it's not. Let's put some of this into our goodie. And then all we're going to do is just roll it up. Put it the same side down. And we're going to do all of these. Just roll them right up. You don't want to watch me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I was going to tell you, there's 8 of these tortillas in this package. Have I got it upside down? Yep. 8 of these. If you haven't tried this brand, I love them. This is La Banderita. I may be saying it wrong, but I just call it 0 net carb. It's carb counters is what they are. But I had one left. If I would have used less filling, these are big ones, big ones. And if I would have used less fillings, I could have put all 8 of these, filled all 8 of these, okay? Now I'm going to take and pour some of this over my dish. Now I'm going to save just a little bit of this. For maybe something to dip, put it in a little thing for Pop to dip. Now, I'm going to take this quesadilla Mexican style melting cheese. This is a really Mexican style cheese. I like this. We're going to put this heavily over our wonderful meal here. We're going to put it in an oven for about 350 degrees. Now, if you say, man, I want to use cheddar or Monterey Jack, or I want to put a kick to it or whatever, you can do that too, whatever you want to do. This was a 16-ounce bag, and I used everything except this much. So I probably used about 12 or 14 ounces, about four. And then, I mean, if you want to use the Mexican, whatever kind you want to use, okay, I use this on something else. I'm going to pop this in the oven, 350 degrees. I'm waiting on my oven to heat up. It's 255 now. And so I'm going to pop this in there, and we're probably going to let this go for about 30 minutes on 350 till it's nice and bubbly. And we'll be back to eat. Let's get this in the oven. I'm going to show you what else I did. We're going to leave this for about 30 minutes. I went ahead and put the rest of that Mexican cheese, not the Mexican mixed, but the enchilada, and whatever enchilada, I believe it was, cheese, all white cheese, and I'm going to melt that into the leftover dip. Let's get this out of the oven. Ooh, it's bubbly and hot. Whew, don't that look delicious, young'uns? I'm gonna turn off my oven And I'm definitely going to let that air out into my house. We call this dogwood winter. We've still got blackberry winter to come. So I'm going to say this real quick while I'm waiting on this to cool just a second. Be careful, the people that have put their geraniums up for the winter. Remember when we did our geraniums? Don't put them out. Don't bring them out until there's no sign of frost or temperatures below 50. Seriously, I don't normally put mine out till up in May. So, and that's in our part of the country. So don't put your things out too early after you've already went a whole winter and kept those things. They're so tender right now. When you first get them out, you'll see that light green on them where they're starting to come out. That is so tender that if you get it with cold temperatures, you're going to kill it. So don't do it. I've had so many messages I've been answering. Remember, I always do a video showing you when I bring them out, okay? We'll take care of that. Even though I've done it before, I still always do that because so many new followers, okay? Let me grab a little plate. Oh. If I could get my fingers in there. We're gonna get an apple today. How about that? This is going to be so hot. Have so many people ask about this. Hang on a minute. Let me shine it up a little bit. I got water drops on it. I was going to tell y'all, it's from Old Country Kitchenware. www.oldcountrychicken. Old Country Kitchenware. Old Country Kitchenware. Y'all ask me about this all the time. These things are wonderful. I'm telling you, they've got a wooden handle so you can't submerge them in water. But I'm going to get... this is a big one. I don't think I want a big one. And let me get a quick picture too. I didn't even think about it. Okay, I just took my spatula. Woo. Now, you know I'm never good at this, so y'all hang with me, okay? Hang with me. Oh my. Gosh, a mercy. Now, I'm going to put some stuff on mine, okay? I don't want to touch this. That's going to be so hot. I'm going to put a little bit of lettuce on mine because I like lettuce. You know what I'm saying? And it always makes it pretty too. I like pico. If y'all like pico, this is onion, tomato, a little bit of jalapenos. I like a little bit of that. That's just flavor in a jar, in a cup. That's all you got to say. This really doctors up your meal. Then, if you want to, take you some sour cream. I'm just going to use, Greek yogurt because that's me. You know, it's a little bit less. It's put me a dab of that on there. And that's going to be good. Okay. I had to get me something to drink because I knew that was going to be hot, young'uns. And I did not want to get myself burned. So, Father, thank you. Thank you, God, for another Monday. Thank you for letting my feet hit the ground this morning, Lord. And thank you for helping me physically and mentally, Father. I pray, God, speak to the hearts of the people that are watching, Lord. We got to love one another and not be mean to one another, Lord. Help us to watch what we say to one another. Sometimes I know I get irritated and I get short, and I don't mean to be, Lord, but I pray, God, that you'll have us to think, how would we react, or how would we think if somebody talked to us the way that we talk to others? Lord, thank you for this food today. Thank you for the ability to be able to cook it, Father. Thank you so much. We love you, Lord, and we praise you. We lift your name above all names, Father, above all others. In Jesus' sweet holy name, Lord. Amen. Let me get a little bit of chicken in there. I'll get that middle section right there. Whoops, got a little lettuce. I baked it at 350 for about 30 minutes, okay? Ooh, that's going to be hot. It's so hot, but it's so good. Wow. Be sure and make yourself some. I'm not kidding you. You won't regret it. And we've got the low carbs. You know, if you're not counting carbs, then just fix it with regular tortillas and with all the stuff you want to put on there. But there is nothing in this that will keep a diabetic from eating it. Nothing. Creamy. The rest of that's going to be where I put that cheese in there. I've got some chips for Papa. He can dip some of those. I've also got salsa for him that he can have salsa too. This is not hot, even though it has 2 cans of the little chilies in it. Oh, it's by no means hot. It's just right. Just right. I hope y'all get a chance to make this. Lord, I need to stop eating. You can tell I didn't have time. I was cooking today. And I didn't have time for lunch. So this is going to be my lunch and my supper. I know I can't eat all that, but it's going to be good to try. Well, listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in with me. I hope y'all are doing good during this cold snap. And most time when we get a cold snap, other people do too. So just stay in, stay warm. I've got the heat on today and warming up my little puppy dogs. They love it when I get in my recliner and I turn on my electric throw. Pop and I, we're getting old. For years, I go through multiple electric throws a year. I've said this before, but sometimes he comes in the house and he'll say, it's 90 degrees out there. What are you doing? And I've got that heated throw on me because when it warms up these joints and these bones and stuff, it eases me a little bit. So when I go in there and turn that electric throw on, my little puppy dogs crawl right on it. They get a treatment while I get a treatment. It's funny. Well, listen, young'uns, I hope y'all have a blessed day. I hope you have a great day in the Lord. In the Lord. I hope you know him today. If you don't know him, this would be a great day to get to know him. There is nothing better than Jesus Christ. Nothing. Of all the things I've ever done in my life, that was the best decision I ever made in my life, was coming to the Lord. Falling down on my knees and saying, Lord, save me, change me, forgive me. And he did. He did. Makes me want to cry. I'm going to tell y'all something. Easter is it's my birthday in the Lord. I was saved, truly saved, and turned my life over to Him on an Easter Sunday. And so this time of the season always brings back those sweet memories for me. I hope you know Him today, and if you don't, it's such a good day to come to Him and to find Him, because He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. He'll always be there when everybody else walks away. You can count on God. You can count on Him. Well, I'm going to go, and I will see y'all next time. Just remember how much He loves you. Okay? I'll see you next time, young'uns, if it's His will for us to still be alive and be back together, okay? Praying for y'all each day, and your family and your friends and neighbors too. Praying for you all. Don't ever forget that. Have a good day. Bye-bye.